Stadium, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Steve Casto. What should we keep an eye on here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
1 out, bases empty. Ripped, but it curls foul. Goes down looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Now here is Stephen Kim. And it's fouled away.
Finish him.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Bottom of the first, and now the DH, Henry Carmona. Carmona bats left, throws right, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there, and gone! He shoots one out to right, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch at that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Mark Noseworth in the box now. No balls and a strike. Up the middle, Hutchinson. Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That one down the line, and foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And 2 away now.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how'd I miss that? But you know what happens.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And that one fouled off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Down the line. O'Leary brings it in for the 3rd out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We're in the 2nd game of this division series. Leading off, Brian O'Leary. Late swing, foul to the left. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Travis Bazzana steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch misses. Tying run in scoring position, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Rolled slowly to first, and that's just foul. Man at second. Runner takes off for third. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. One out in the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Little makes the play. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Dan Gomez stands in now and watches strike 1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first, and that is that. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. Bean back to work. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and it's gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
To the plate for Kansas City, Luis Castro.
Bro, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. It's a bomb. That's worth the price of admission. And they add to their lead. It's 3-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Now at the plate, Thomas Hogue. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
And there's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Up the middle. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Leo DeVries, the next to hit. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Blake Mitchell will hit next. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Carmona batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Fought off foul. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. And they're up by 3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So runner at second, 2 down. Noseworth getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Man on second, 2 down. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Stretches out and hauls it in. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Kenny Willard. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Castro, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball. 2-1.
Hit on the ground to short. Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting now, the center fielder, Virgil Cestaro.
So up next for Chicago, Virgil Cestaro. He swings and fouls one off. That clips the corner.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that skips into there.
Strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Little hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Here's the third baseman, Matt Sanchez. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the right fielder, Johnny Little. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
That's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard. So here's the cleanup hitter, John Nix. He's 0 for 1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Nix was named player of the month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. Cestaro on his way over, nabs it, And there's one down. So up now for Kansas City, Christian Campbell. He's already homered here in this one. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
And that one wrapped foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Little over at first with one away. Swing and a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
The left fielder, number 8, Luis.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Castro now at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Here goes the runner. Cut out and missed. Throw there. Safe.
Turned out to be a pretty good pitch to run on right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. That could be pretty tough for a catcher to reach down and grab it and then get rid of it quickly enough to prevent that would-be base stealer.
Second and third, one away here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 7-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over. That fastball.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Charles Bean done for the day, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Josh Worth takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's going to be Thomas Hogue. Fastball for a strike. Line drive. And foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. That's out number 2.
Now batting, number 94.
2 outs, base is empty. Leo DeVries digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a high fly ball right field. O'Leary grabs it on the run. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's 7-1. And we're back on to the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Travis Tatum.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even Shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And the pitch is outside, ball one. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Stephen Kim will hit next. He's 0 for 1. And a base hit into right center field. And now 2 aboard.
The batter, number 1.
Brian O'Leary, the next to hit. Doubled his first time. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he can't come up with it. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
Travis Bazzana getting ready to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That one fouled off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The White Sox with a chance to get back into it. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely frozen.
Hutchinson stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Up and in, ball 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. A 3-run dinger. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-4.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, the catcher, Teddy Wheeler.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Gomez off of first with 2 away. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 7-4 ball game. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back here in Kansas City, John Chapman and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Blake Mitchell. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Royals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
That one drilled left field. Tatum makes the grab. 2 away now. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Stepping in, Mark Noseworth. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Noseworth, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2025. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one hops against the fence. And he's got a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And now the right fielder, Johnny Little. That's in there. That's strike 1. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. An outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
We're in the second game of this division series. And the batter now, Virgil Cestaro. Grounds one to short. DeVries slings it across, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Matt Sanchez. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 down, bases empty. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Travis Tatum. And there's a ball.
Off the plate.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swings through that
ball,
one.
2 strikes.
That's inside. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Two outs, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. And they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And here is John Nix. Worth back to work. Left field. Tatum puts it away. And there's one away. Christian Campbell steps in for the Royals. He's already homered in this game. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Castro in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Dives, and he can't hang on. He makes the throw, but it's not in time, and they come away without an out. Thomas Hogue steps in for the Royals.
First baseman, number 6, Thomas Hogue.
Slice down the right side. And there's a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Royals lead one. They hold a 7-4 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Stephen Kim. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Luis Trejo preparing to come on if needed. Macias warming up as well. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That misses, and it's 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
New arm out of the bullpen, John Steen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And strike two. Steen. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzano. And that is out of play.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. He makes the grab. Grounder tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put, and there are two outs. And next to hit for the Sox, Luke Hutchinson. Line drive, knocks it down. Fires to first on the run. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Up next in Chicago, the designated hitter,
Dan Gomez steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Little pulls that one down, and that is that. 2 left on. Bottom of the 6, and the batter will be the shortstop, Leo DeVries. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Next offering popped in the air, right field. O'Leary makes the grab, 1 away. So digging in, Blake Mitchell. That one's in there, 0-1. That one the other way, and a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Henry Carmona. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there, and that one hops the wall. Mitchell around third. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3. But a run does come in to score. 2 outs, base is empty. Mark Noseworth steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Miguel Escobar.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Sestari now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Mitchell down to first with it, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Matt Sanchez digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. That one misses, and it's 1-0. The Royals leading by 4 here in the late stages of game 2. There's a strike.
1-1.
Struck out towards right center. That's back there. Out of here. That one felt good, and they're chipping away. It's 8-5.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
He swings and fouls one off. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the White Sox get one on a homer. It's now an 8. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The right fielder, John.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Chad Polero.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. Gone. And they add a run. It's 9-5. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. And everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And that's a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball in the middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Base knock right field. And now 2 aboard.
Waste no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise you put a great swing on it.
So up next, Luis Castro. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Foul ball there. No outs, runners at first and second. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. In there. He scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
Thomas Hogue steps in for the Royals. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Tatum makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Now batting, number 94.
And next up for the Royals, Leo DeVries. That's in there. Strike 1. In the air left field, Tatum turns to the right on the move and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly. Throw 5 is our score.
Now batting.
Now a chance for. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ben Egan will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Ben Egan.
That one lifted to left. Tatum makes the catch, and that is the third out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Taylor Berger.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so it should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Charlie Smith getting ready to go. Macias also getting ready. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, number 1.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian O'Leary. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, second baseman,
Travis Bazzana steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Luke Hutchinson steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one lifted in the air center field. Nix makes the catch, and that's the third. Bottom of the 8th, and now Henry Carmona. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the grab, one down.
Third baseman, number 3.
Mark Noseworthy now at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
That to right. Bazzana pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
On the ground to the left. Zips it across, and that is the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3 as the lead holds at 12-5. Charlie Smith gets handed the rock out of the pen. So now the DH spot, Dan Gomez.
Number 2, Charlie Smith.
First offering, and it just misses. Bullpen action for the Royals. Billy Young up and throwing. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit.
Now batting, catcher.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying it off.
Willard in the box now, no balls and a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And it's fouled away. That one inside. And that's ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
And that one fouled off. Man at second. Ground ball to the right side. Pogue steps on the bag. Now only one out remaining. Matt Sanchez, the next to hit. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that'll do it. The Royals take the first 2 games of this series.
This is what you call taking care of business. When you've got home field advantage and you win the first 2 games of the series, that's what you come to the ballpark to do. They've worked hard to get to this point. Now they're in the driver's seat. We'll see how they do once this series continues. But so far, they've set the tone.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
12-5 is your final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.